Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Big thank you to all of the new subscribers, and for anybody who doesn't know, my name is Bruce VanLife Jr. and I live in this Chevy Express 2500 that I bought for $1,000. And yes, buying a van that cheap comes with a lot of surprise repairs and maintenance, but with some elbow grease and never giving up, this vehicle is where I call home. And along this journey of living full-time in a van in Canada and surviving some absolutely brutal winters, we make some pretty amazing friends and memories along the way. Wouldn't have been able to survive without y'all. So come join the adventures as I bring you all along for a ride through my life, from all the good times to all the bad times and every adventure in between. On this journey, you never know what could happen next. So let's get to it. Oh, it hurts so bad. Good morning, you guys. So, I'm parked here in the parking lot. I ended up taking today off work because I'm going to try and find someone who can pull these teeth. It's bad. It's really sore. I can't really close my mouth. Or at least my teeth together. I can't close my teeth together. It's really swole up on this side. Super sore. So I'm gonna have to take today off work because I can barely even speak. Oh, it hurts. It's actually even hard to swallow. Oh. So, enough talking from me. I'm gonna look up and see if I can find a cheap dentist or someone with a tow hitch that wants to rip it out. So, we'll see. We'll see you guys all in a bit. So, I'm here at the emergency dental place, and turns out it's going to be a lot of money. And I'm just thankful to have such blessed friends in my life to be able to help me through this. Safe to say, my friends own me now. And I'm gonna be on a payment plan for a while.
No, he's not. We're all here for each other.
Thank you, Corey. Go. But yeah, I'm about to head into this dental place and get the work done. So I'll see you guys once it's all out.
And we'll do the voiceovers for him because he won't be talking.
Wish me luck.
Okay, so Bruce is all done. We have his tooth. He'll show you all this later. But he can't do any talking, and I don't think he'll be doing any talking at least till tomorrow. So we'll do all the voiceovers for him if need be, and we'll take good care of him. And we got free Jim's card.
Huge shout out to Emergency Dental YYC for doing such an amazing gentle job on removing my tooth. Thank you guys. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you an update. Everything seems to have gone smoothly. The tooth is out. Let's take a quick look at it. This is one of the chunks that had to get broken off. And then this is the main chunk. You see where that piece is missing. And watch this. Look at the hooks on this thing. Look at that. That's insane. Look at that. Looks like a dinosaur's foot. But yeah. That's it. The one that was giving me all the pain. Anyway, it's pretty late right now. It's dark outside. And I'm going to attempt to go to sleep. I did not sleep last night and barely slept the night before, maybe an hour or two. This would be my first time going to sleep in like 3 days because of this tooth. Feels good to have that thing out. Oh, it looks like an alien. Anyway, guys, I hope I'm feeling better tomorrow. If so, I'll check in with you guys to give you all an update. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hey, you guys. Good morning. So it's been a few days of healing on this thing. I want to first thank you all so much for all the support. And a big thank you to Kevin, Broken Nomad, for helping me replace the solar panel. Thank you very much, brother. And we're gonna dig into this thing right now. So while this goofy guy unpacks his brand new solar panel from a great friend in Texas, I'm gonna share a story about how this tooth managed to get removed. Because without friends and this beautiful community we have around us, it would have not been possible. You see, yes, I live in Canada, but the healthcare is not what people think it is. I won't talk much more on that, but just know that I do not have healthcare because I've been a nomad for most of my life, and updated information for me is not something I tend to keep unless it requires it for my home and for me to keep driving. With that being said, everything medical is out of pocket for me. And this tooth caught me in a situation where my pockets were not very full and I barely had enough to pay for the x-rays. Knowing that was a reason I was so hesitant to go to the dentist until it was a dire moment. And even then, I would have just rode through the pain if it wasn't for a great friend, Corey, who stopped by that morning and basically forced me into his car to at least go get it checked out. And around that same time, Van Maruth stopped by to help me assist with paying for the x-rays. And if it wasn't for her help, I would have never made it past that step. But with the help and reassurance from friends, it gave me the confidence to go in and get this bloody tooth checked out. And the results were that my wisdom tooth was growing into my jawbone. From what they could see on x-rays, it would be a serious job to get out safely. On top of that, a pricey job as well. As I mentioned, I don't have healthcare or anything like that. Once I was done talking to the dentist, I quickly realized this will cost nearly $900. And as I mentioned, I barely had enough to cover the x-rays. As I started to panic, Corey quickly jumped into action and called up the gang. And within an hour, thanks to Mr. Blur's kind heart and credit card, on a promise that I would pay it back in full to pay for it right there and then to get me out of the pain that I was in. Once that was set, the dentist looked at me and said, "It's time to party." And once he got in there, let's just say he seen some things he did not see on x-ray, such as the 2 giant hooks that the tooth had grown under my jaw. But with some grinding, prying, he managed to get it out in just 2 pieces. Now it's just to take some time to heal up and come back as fast as I can to pay it all off. Unfortunately, I can't take any pain pills because of my stomach being too weak, but the pain is much less than what I was feeling that day, so I'm just happy knowing that eventually the pain will stop. I truly can't say enough about this group of weirdos that I have in my life. You are all such amazing people, and I can't thank you all enough for being a part of my world and keeping me alive and well. I love you all so much. Your support and generosity will never be forgotten.
129. That's perfect. Cool, man. Put it back down flat. How much does it drop? 121.
It just had to find itself again.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
He's going.
So no one. So that tells me that laying it down flat.
Charge this thing from 54% in 4 hours, 5 hours, 5.1, jumping.
That's cool.
Cool, man. Now you gotta put it up there.
Heck yeah. That would be nice. When Kevin sent me this beautiful solar panel, the one stipulation was no more zip ties. Now this time, my solar panel will not be held on by zip ties. I've got some really good bolts here. We're gonna make sure this solar panel doesn't go anywhere this time. And this is the way I want it to mount my solar panel before it flew off. But everything happens for a reason. So thank you, Kevin. Okay, so now that we've got some proper bolts to mount this solar panel, right now we're just using it to charge Matt's Blue Eddy. But I managed to get a couple of these lat pieces like I mentioned before, and I measured them out. They're gonna be little spacers to go on this side right here, because I need 2 of those to space it out to give the correct measurement so that I can fit it up there. It's a little harder to explain than what it is to show, so I'm gonna get these boards cut and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. It's gonna look pretty good. It's actually a similar setup to what Mark the Paint Guy has on his van, and really it's inspired from that. So thanks, Mark, for the great idea. Let's see how this turns out. Guys, a little tricky, but we managed to get it done, and this is the final result. Like I said, we ended up using those for spacers and then putting the bolts through here, and I think it came out okay. I wanted to get it right in front of that angle, but because of this bar I couldn't, so I'm gonna find a piece of wood to just make up that difference. No one's ever gonna see it but me, but I know it's there. I'd like it to have it all nice and clean. So now the only thing left to do is to hook up the wires. So that's what I'm about to do, and then we can check to see if everything's charging. Okay, you guys, so it's another day. Solar has been working really good. Thank you very much for that, Kevin. Thank you to everybody who's held on while I've been down, dealing with this, healing up, and getting ready to come back full swing again. I really appreciate all your support, all your generosity. Very big thank you to Michelle Christmas for the gift card and the voltmeter so that I was able to tell how much power I was pulling in, and it's also already helped me help one person diagnose a bad battery already. So thank you very much for that. It will definitely come in handy, and I will have a lot of fun learning how to use that thing in the future. But for right now, I'm just gonna finish off letting this thing heal. We're gonna hang out here while I wait for the call for some work. But remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And one last thing before I go. My dad also sent up a few of his handmade carved sticks to help pay for my tooth expense. So if anybody would like a hand-carved Newfoundland walking stick, you can always meet me in person via email. We can meet up, and you can get yourself one of these beautiful sticks.